Hey guys, this is Gaijin Hunter here with a video from MHRise Sunbreak. I am using a review copy from Capcom, so thank you guys for that. So there might be a slight few little differences between this and the release version of the game, but this method will be good to go. This is a way to earn upwards of 500,000 Zenny at the very start of Sunbreak when you unlock the first new area, which is the jungle. This is going to be fantastic for anybody who wants to just have lots of Zenny, buy lots of items, wants to craft a lot of armor, upgrade them. You're going to go through Zenny. Unless you're just playing one weapon and you don't craft much, then maybe you don't care so much. But I think for most players, this will be fun and very useful to do. Now I have a video in the link down in the description below or linked up on the upper right now, which goes over my method in MHRise, and it's going to be the same deal when it comes to recycling quests to get the right upsurge. So if we go over here to Expedition Tour and we look at the Tour of the Jungle, we have an upsurge of mining outcrops, which is what we want. And if you notice, you can have other stuff like local items or, stuff like that, collectibles. Just make sure that you recycle that roly-poly lantern quest from Hinoa, the village level quest 1. Just complete that really quickly by delivering fire lanterns and this will change. Now if you're in an area and it just naturally says that the locale info has been updated and it changes into mining outcrops, you'll get an upwards of like 20 minutes of farming opportunity, where I think when you do it like this, where you just sort of brute force it to be a mining outcrop, it could be as low as 10 minutes, but I've also done this and had 20 full minutes of farm time, so I don't know how it's actually decided, but you'll get at least 10 minutes, so this is a good method to do. Now, of course, to do this, you are going to need a set that has Geologist level 3. So if we go over here, we'll look at my skills. And the reason why, of course, is Geologist level 3 allows us to gather 1 extra time from a mining outcrop, which means instead of 2 hits, we'll get 3. Instead of 3, we'll get 4. And because of the upsurge, we're going to get a heck of a lot more items for each one of those hits. So this is going to rank up really fast, and then we're just going to sell all the ores over here at the marketplace, and we're going to get filthy rich. Now, if you want to get into master rank with a good piece of armor and you don't want to use the high rank one, the high rank one, just so you know, has Geologist 3, Botanist 1, which you need for the farm, for the roly-poly lanterns, and the Hunger Resistance 3, so it's perfect. You can just buy it with money here. That's why it's listed twice. I know it's a little confusing, but if you also want to have a set that allows you to just have higher defense in case you want to, kill some monsters and do some stuff, go over to Master Rank and you'll see that they have a Leather X set. You can't buy this with Zenny, but the prize pelts, you just go into the Master Rank version of the Ancient Shrine, kill some Kelbies for the prize pelts, mine for the ores that you need here, and then the small Bullfangos in the same map, and you should be able to make this set in no time. And this has everything. It's got Geologist 3, Hunger Resistance 3, so our max stamina doesn't go down. Botanist 4, so we're getting extra of everything we gather. It's perfect. So I'm going to be using this, but you could just use the high rank one if you wanted to. Okay, the only other prerequisite is that we unlock the sub camp in the jungle, which I'm going to show you how to do now. So go to Hub Quest, Expedition Tour, Tour of the Jungle. Let's just hop in here. And the side camp this time is actually really easy to find and quite easy to do, but you do have to do this in a few parts because you can't deliver the items for the quest until you get the quest. So we're just going to run along the beach here. I think that's fine. Why complicate it any more than you need to, right? If you want to make a master rank weapon, which you can just craft, just kill some of these hermitors and they'll give you those sharp claws that you need in order to make it. But we're just going to travel all the way around here into this back end area 10-ish. If you notice up here, there are golden bugs, and those are your symbols to let you know that this is where you want to go up. They will refresh your stamina, which is very much appreciated. And if you go in here, the first time you enter here, it'll say, oh, this would be a good place to do a camp or something like that. So once you do that, you'll just complete your quest and get out. And you'll want to talk to the market guy. He's the one who will give you the quest objective, which is to slay 8 of those small little crabs. And once you do that and go back and talk to him, he will unlock the side camp for you. Easy peasy, right? Okay, now that we've unlocked the sub camp, we are ready to go. So make sure that you have an upsurge in mining outcrops and we're going to just take it nice and slow. Now, mining outcrops will refresh every 4 minutes, which means that I've designed sort of a route here that takes about 3 minutes and I'd say 45 seconds. So there's some room for error, and there's also lots of room where you can just, customize it. Let's say there's a slightly different route you want to get. You can optimize it, but you can only optimize it so much, because unless you're doing some special effect for food or something, 4 minutes is going to be the timer. So no matter how fast you go, you're going to be waiting at that first node for the 4-minute thing to hit. So let's go into the tour of the jungle. We'll just choose daytime. It doesn't really matter. And let's go in. So we have 4 minutes to gather all the outcrops. We're going to be skipping just one, but we're going to grab every other one. So to start this, we're going to go over to our map, detailed map, and go to our sub. And this is where we start the Great Farm. This is a really fun route, and I had a lot of good fun time trying to figure out the best route as well. So from here, we're just going to go inside this cavern here. And there's going to be 3 spots that we're going to want to grab. First 2 are right in front of us, so let's go ahead and run and grab this one. Bink. Grab that one. And then head downward. We're going to have another spot. There we go. Now we're going to do a little bit of easy acrobatics, which is we're just going to jump over here to the right. So just zip over and run on up through the hole. And now we're just going to run forward, and we're going to grab the one on the far edge of the map. So once you see these sort of mushrooms here, just do a single jump using this, get on this platform, and you're going to aim for those flower beds. So just jump off, over, and hop, and there will be an outcrop here. Bink. Hold down circle to get on your dog. Jump on down. And over here to the right is going to be another outcrop. Again, you could dash with the dog, you could do different things to optimize this, but it's a pretty chill route. You don't really need to have great, whoops, see, I messed it up already. You don't need great mechanical precision in order to pull this off. To jump with the dog, you can just press the back, like ZR button. You can do a little jump. And we're going to be going into this little hole, and there's a deceptive outcrop right here on our right. We will jump up the vines. And then once we get through this hole, we'll do a dash by holding ZL. This will just take us all the way up the corridor here into this wall. So press X, or I guess, yeah, X to jump off. I'm playing on a PlayStation controller for PC, so I don't know what it is for Switch. Then we'll go ahead here and grab this outcrop. Let's hop on our dog. I'm going to do one more dash with ZL. And we're going to grab this one directly across from us. Then we're just going to go into this hole now. It all looks really confusing at first, but I think you'll get very used to this map after no time. We jump down here, there's going to be 2 in the cavern, one on the left and right. So there's the first one. There's the second. And this will take us out right back to the main camp, which we're going to use one great wire bug spot to zip over to the middle. So once you see this, just go back up here. See the camp down there? Grab this great wire bug and woo! Flip yourself in the air. Aim high, jump, aim high again, and jump, and you'll make it. And we got this mining outcrop. This is the one tricky point. So we want to get up on that ledge. So we're going to go over here, jump once, and we'll get on it. And the cave is right here. I'm going to put a little marker in the video, you can see it. So aim for that. Whoops, and I missed it, see? That's good. I like having mistakes in my videos so you guys can see how it goes. There we go. And you can get up there. If you can catch it on the way down, of course, it's better and faster, but don't beat yourself up if you don't. We're going to jump down here. If you want to grab those bones, you can go ahead and do so, but we're just going to run out here to the left and up and around the corner here. And this will give us the last node that we're going to use. Now there is one final node actually in this map over around the 6 mark, but we're not going to do it because I find that it takes too much time. It's kind of a pain to warp all the way back to it, and if you cook it into the route, you're generally going to start running into that 4-minute mark, which is not something we want to do. So now I'm just going to show a version of it at 2 times speed so you don't have to watch the thing at full speed again, and just give you my general thoughts. I haven't played much of Sunbreak. I did get far enough so I can start messing around with the scroll swap system. I know it's still a mouthful for me, and I'm enjoying it. So far, everything feels fresh, zippy, very polished, and this definitely feels like the final execution of the formula. The swap scrolling is going to be very interesting to see what types of combinations people do, but I do find that it gives you just a lot more options. So I feel I think the word is empowered, but the monsters so far have seemed pretty nimble as well. So while I don't think we'll get a real challenge until probably endgame, so it's going to be another one of those classic, once you end roll credits, congratulations, the tutorial is now over type of bids, I imagine. It's usually like that with Monster Hunter. But that's fine, and I think hopefully the story will be really fun. You don't have to worry about spoilers. I won't be sharing any of those on this channel, but I will be giving you guys some guides, primarily focused around understanding mechanics. Definitely beginner-friendly stuff I think has become kind of a niche, but I do want to do weapon tutorials. But it's going to take some time because I do need to go through and find out where all the switch skills are unlocked, and then sort of figuring out how they work into the standard, like combos or rotations, or how you might want to use it or not, because that's going to be a big part. But there's no one right way to use a weapon anymore, which is really great. This is one of the core concepts of Generations Ultimate, which I really enjoyed. Sure, there'll always be optimal ways to do it, and the speedrunners will let us know once they figure those out, so that's going to be fun. But, for the most part, I'm finding that the master rank quests are about 10 minutes long, which is pretty good. I imagine for an unexperienced hunter, maybe 15 max. Really good for a portable game. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go out and get lots of Zenny so you don't have to stress about that, and just have fun making stuff. Hope you guys liked this video, and until next time, happy hunting.